Hey there, YouTube land, and I thought I'd come back and do a couple unboxings for you tonight. So, first up is one for Steve's by the Movie Guy. He said he had most of the sets, not all the sets, except for the Doctor Who one. And he'd been watching Doctor Who back when Tom Baker was the Doctor, Curls and Teeth. So, I thought I'd unbox this new Doctor Who set for him right now. So, we're going to just like take off the cover. I'm going to go right into the set, let you know exactly what's in it. And it's got some great stuff. First off, let's talk about the original controversy beyond the set. The original first four series of Doctor Who and the first special of Tennant's era were done in standard definition. So how was it going to work to put them on Blu-ray? How was this going to go high definition? Were they going to do a standard upconvert and it was going to look meh? And the other ones, some of them are already out on Blu-ray, so did they really need it? But they went the extra mile. They went out and instead of just upconverting it, they did remasters of the whole thing. Series is 1 to 4, that's special. They all look the best that they can possibly look ever. They actually took the Blu-ray sets that were already out there. Those were done in 1080i. And it's good high def, but it's not great high def. Great high def is the 1080p. And they actually remastered those sets as well to 1080p format. So you got the best possible version you could get. Now, that being said, I heard that ironically the series the country that this hails from, England, did the set without the bonus stuff, and it wasn't the same. They didn't do the sound was off. I don't know if they fixed it afterwards, but a lot of people ended up getting this set here, and it's a limited edition as it is. So we're going to start off and look at all the stuff that's in here. First, we'll start the disc. So we have complete first series. We have Christopher Eccleston as Doctor Who. He brought the series back. He was a fantastic Doctor. He was fabulous. And Billie Piper as Rose Tyler was just amazing, just incredible. This is a great one. It is on 3 Blu-ray discs for all 13 episodes. And that's the thing. With 1080p as opposed to 1080i, 1080i uses more Blu-ray discs because it's not as high quality. 1080p doesn't have to worry about the compression and can use less discs. So you'd think that with less discs there'd be like lower quality, but actually it's not. It's just the opposite. And people that know more about technology will be able to explain it much better than I do. So if you're one of those guys, good for you. I'm the layman here. Complete first series introduces some great characters back again. Of course, Chris Eccleston said he was only going to do one series. Everybody was shocked. And you got this guy who would become the Tom Baker of this generation of Doctor Who. He was just that freaking popular. How popular? Well, I've actually got the coat. I'll show you here. Complete second series. David Tennant takes over. He comes in the Christmas Invasion. Of course, his first appearance during the regeneration sequence. And on these, by the way, lots of features. Doctor Who Confidential was a show that came on after the Doctor Who show. It was kind of like a making-of thing. Those are all on here. There's commentaries on here, deleted scenes, outtakes, video diaries. Just really, really great stuff. We got a Series 3. You see that coat? That jacket? The flowy one? Yeah, that's the one I got. You don't want to know how much I paid for that. But, that I've got. This is with Martha. This introduces the character of the Master. And if you've seen the Master before, I'm guessing, Steve, you've probably seen him in the kind of like the really campy version during Tom Baker's era, which would have been Anthony Anley. And Anthony Anley pretty much lived the role. Well, here we have John Sims from Life on Mars as the Master. And wow. Just wow. Next up, we have, gotta do this in the right order, Series 4. As we know, they're getting bigger now. The sets are getting bigger. There's more episodes. There's more stuff on these. We got Doctor Who Confidential. I think in this one gets its... And this one, and the next one gets on this, I think. We got like Donna Noble here as the main character. Catherine Tate was my favorite. There was no romantic thing. They were kind of like almost brother and sisterly. They would antagonize each other. She was, I find her gorgeous. I love redheads. And she was quite buxom. But she downplays it actually a lot. She's just a really good comedian. She's a really strong actress. And she shows it here. And she actually hadn't watched much Doctor Who growing up. So it was really cool to see somebody getting a different take on it. This one here had the Fires of Pompeii, which introduced Peter Capaldi, who was now playing the Doctor on Doctor Who. And it also had the Unicorn and the Wasp, which was an Agatha Christie one. I remember liking that one a lot. Series 3 was known for episodes like Human Nature and Family of Blood, which were just two incredible episodes getting out. I think David Tennant really, really stretched his range. But talking about really stretching his range, the complete specials really did that. David Tennant was going out of the series. They were getting ready to get a new Doctor. This was the year that they weren't going to be doing a complete series of Doctor Who. They weren't going to have 13 episodes like they normally have in the British shows. What they were going to do was do specials. They were going to do like hour and a half, 2 hour specials, and they did 3, 4, 5. The Next Doctor, Planet of the Dead, The Waters of Mars, and The End of Time Parts 1 and 2. And you know what? I got to say, every one of these specials are fantastic. The Next Doctor is my personal favorite. I'm a huge fan of David Morrissey. Ruth Ashley, I'm sure if you're watching this, then you know David Morrissey because you are a huge fan of his from Walking Dead. He played the governor. She has a bunch of his stuff. Complete specials, incredible stuff. And again, features like crazy. Doctor Who Confidential, deleted scenes, commentaries, David Tennant, video diaries, Doctor Who at the Proms. The Proms is like a, how do I plot this? It's like a concert where some of the stars, like Doctor Who, will show up and they'll play like music from the series. It's way, way cooler than I can even begin to put it. You just kind of got to experience it and see it, understand. Next up, we would have the new Doctor, who'd be the youngest Doctor, but he would play it almost like one of the oldest, and that would be Matt Smith. He had a very, very unique, different aspect to him. This is my better half's favorite Doctor, I think, of all time. Matt Smith and Karen Gillan, who everybody knows. She got the new show out now. I think it was Selfie. She's in Guardians of the Galaxy as the main villain. This has a lot of great stuff on it. We have the 11th Hour, which is an amazing introduction for this Doctor. We start with some really great stuff here. Vampires of Venice was a good one. Did this one have? Yes, Vincent and the Doctor. Maybe one of my all-time favorite Doctor Who episodes with Vincent Van Gogh. It is heart-wrenching, and it is just an amazing, amazing piece of drama. Whether you like Doctor Who or not, it is just an incredible piece of work that needs to be seen. Again, the confidentials, we have, starting with this one, I think we get Monster Files, video diaries, commentaries, much, much more. Next up, we have the 6th series. There's probably one of the cool Matt Smith poses that he does here. There's some really good stuff in here. Again, we have Karen Gillan in this one as well. Crossing over, we got Matt Smith, Arthur Darvill's in this, Alex Kingston, who you guys may know in the series Arrow as the mother of Laurel. But because they're big fans of Arrows, are big fans of Doctor Who. You see a lot of Doctor Who stuff in there. The guy that plays the main bad guy in the first season of Arrow is actually a really big star in Doctor Who by the name of John Barrowman, who played a character named Captain Jack Harkness. Was introduced in the first series of Doctor Who and actually had his own spin-off series called Torchwood. Torchwood is an anagram of Doctor Who. This has some best episodes in this one here. Doctor's Wife with Neil Gaiman was a great episode. I think Neil Gaiman actually does the commentary. So this is one that I know that my better half will be interested in listening to a commentary for a change, because she doesn't usually listen to the commentaries. But Doctor's Wife really stands out as probably my favorite on this one. The Christmas Carol was a really good Christmas episode. Next up was the complete 7th series, and this brings us up to now. We have the Impossible Girl, Clara Osborne put in, and she is utterly gorgeous. She is, like, Karen Gillan is gorgeous, and she's like, they just keep getting beautiful on the show. We have some great stuff here. The weakest of the Christmas specials would be The Doctor, The Window, and The Wardrobe. Not my favorite. Asylum of the Daleks is a really strong opener, and it'll throw you for a loop for a little bit. The name Doctor is great. We have some great stuff on here. We have Doctor Who in the USA, The Companions, Doctor Who at Comic-Con, The Science of Doctor Who on The Nerdist, and much, much more. Some great stuff there. And last but not least, we also have the complete bonus Blu-ray. And a lot of sets have bonus Blu-rays, and then they'll have a bonus DVD. But this one actually goes out and gives you a bonus remastered Blu-ray as well. On this one, we get the Brits list, Doctor Who's Ultimate List. We have basically, I think it's who's that? That freaked me out. Just saying, that freaked me out. The Brits list of Doctor Who's Ultimate List of lists. Basically, best companions, best monsters, all that stuff. And of course, he had the best of the Christmas special list, the best moments of the Christmas special. And the really big thing they had was like the 90-minute, first time on Blu-ray, the full 90-minute phenomenon hosted by Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill, the new Doctor Who at the Proms, with a special guest appearance by Matt Smith. Really, really cool. But that's not all, guys. That's all the the Blu-rays that are in the set. There's something like 29 of them there. This here is, if you're familiar with Doctor Who, then you're going to know what this is. This is called a sonic screwdriver. It's the Doctor's kind of weapon, device, tool of choice. So here it is here. But the cool thing about this, and it's got a lot of weight to it. This is the stand that you put it on, so that you can display it. This is actually a universal remote. It's movement control, and there's like certain ways to like do it. I gotta really look into it. It's really cool. It's actually, this is actually, you know, you don't see any buttons or any things on it, but this is a universal remote, and I have an actual kind of a replica of the sonic screwdriver that looks almost exactly like this one. So I think this is the 11th Doctor screwdriver. This thing came out originally, it ran about $99 to buy on its own. Now I think it runs anywhere between $189 to $200. So having this here is like a big bonus for me. There's a big schematics actually on the remote itself, like for real, the sonic screwdriver remote. And next up we have the Doctor Who, basically talking merchandising stuff. But we also have the Blu-ray special anniversary comic book. And I actually read this today. It's really, really good. It touches on all the other Doctors from the past. There's like, it's an anniversary one, so there's all these Easter eggs and stuff within the comic. But it doesn't just go there, it actually goes through page by page and like lets you know where the Easter eggs are, and like, you know, you may know some of them, you may not pick up on some, but it's great, it's well done. It's actually a big kind of like a full comic book. Incredible stuff. Love the art and love the story. It's a really great story. And last but not least, we have this. And what is this? These are art cards of the Doctors. So we have Christopher Eccleston's Doctor right here. I love these cards, by the way. We have David Tennant's Doctor right here. And of course, last but not least, Matt Smith's Doctor. If you're watching the series right now, you know that Peter Capaldi, who actually guest starred in Fires of Pompeii in the show, and also acted in the show, which is Series 4. Karen Gillan also would be in Fires of Pompeii. Would also play the Doctor now. And that's who Doctor Who is right now, is Peter Capaldi. So it's really interesting to see where they're going with the Doctor Who right now. So Steve, if you haven't checked out Doctor Who, this set is a great, great way to start. It has everything that you need to know up to that point. All you need after this is the Christmas, is the anniversary special Day of the Doctor, which is a 3D one that was done. Pretty cool. And Time of the Doctor, which explains how the Doctor can actually come back after all his regenerations are used up, and introduces us to the new guy. It's an epic episode, as is the Day of the Doctor. Just some really cool stuff. This is the official limited edition, 29 disc total, Blu-ray disc, 3 art cards, exclusive comic book, 3 new to disc specials, a universal remote control, sonic screwdriver. This is the ultimate Doctor Who fan set that you can get it right now. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you owe it to yourself to get this set. The next one I think I'm going to be doing is, well, people have been asking about the Wizard set, so maybe we'll look into that. See you guys soon. For me right now, I want to go grab my tea because I'm doing a lot of videos today. My voice has been going, but hopefully you guys are going to stay with me and watch these and get to see some of these unboxings done. I'm really enjoying the stuff, and W Network's actually pretty good. You might want to check out those Monday Night Wars things for only $9.99. Lord knows they say it enough. It's time for tea. Have a great one. I'll see you when I'm here unboxing Harry Potter in my next video.